tonight. I guess it is tonight for a lot of people. Uh, Mason and Urbani versus Jay and Freddy Boy. Some pretty interesting team dynamics here. Am I joined by Peaches? I thought I saw him commentating with me. Okay. Hi, Peaches. I'm joined by Peaches. So these teams are interesting. I can go over the players for a sec. Um, Mason, kind of a bingo like veteran, has been playing since 2019, I believe. Started with the row control tourney. Really strong player. Almost won Division Two last year. Is essentially a Div One player. Very strong competitor. Just loves to play games. Loves playing bingo in general. And he scouted out Urbani, who was my apprentice last season, and he won Division Three. So he's a fast boy. He has a low 116 any percent. But those kind of teams can be very strong in 2v2 because Mason can kind of just route and send Urbani wherever. I can. You want to talk about the other team, Peaches? You want to talk about the other team? I don't want to take all the orders. Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. No. Okay. Um. Yeah. Mhm. He's mainly yeah, he's mainly a 120 runner. I think he has like a 310-ish around there, which is a very respectable time. Has done a lot of no resets of it. He's somewhat played bingo before. Both these players have. Jay played in last season of the league, and Freddie played in the Invasion qualifier tournament, which I think he almost got a spot. I think he had just. I think actually I knocked him out, but I don't. So let's talk about the card. Just normal lockout. First to 13 will win. What do you see, Peaches?
I'm Peaches, turn on your mic on OBS so we can hear you on stream. You're not audible, at least. No. Um. Should I just take over? Okay, good, good. Uh,
Hi, Larby.
s- so hello, Jeff. Hello, everyone. I think you introduced the players a little bit already, or
Mhm.
you guys tried to introduce them. Um, that being said, yeah, uh, Freddy and Jay is actually a pretty interesting team, in my opinion. Not
Yep.
because they're both from Quebec, but also because Jay has some pretty solid ILs overall, a pretty good record in that sense. Has a does like one any percent mostly. Fred does most 120 as well, but none of them did too much bingo. Jay, of course, did the last season of the bingo league and went pretty far into playoffs, so like, a lot of experience there. But in terms of 2v2, it's a whole different beast actually, because 2v2 is like pretty different, just pretty different in terms of routing. And Mason being the only one with like a lot of tournament, like a 2v2 tournament experience, probably can guide Urbani and himself to a pretty, not necessarily a win, but an advantage at the very least.
Yeah, they're favored. I mean, I don't think anyone can really deny that. Mason loves 2v2. I think he likes it more than 1v1. Um,
Mhm.
we got only a few minutes before like a minute before the match start or gameplay starts. So looking at the card, like I'm seeing that like level shines are looking pretty decent here. 14 level shines. There's 8 M graffiti entrants. I assume that's like Rico and Bianco and Gelato.
Correct.
Um, there's Deep Pianta. You could do some Gelato, Serena, bosses, 6 from 2. 6 from 2 worlds, I guess. So you could do that with Delfinos.
Mhm.
So levels look pretty decent to me here overall. 2 Gelato hiddens. So you could
Definitely.
honestly synergize a lot with some Gelato early on.
Gelatin could be like an interesting play. I think there can also be the argument of one of them going for like Pianta level
Yeah,
shines, kind of, because they are more, they are just faster than anything but Rico, and Deep Rico progress doesn't seem to have like some. It doesn't seem to have too much power. Maybe you can combine this with a boss rematch later on, but when Bianca 4 M Graffitis is on the card, then it's kind of less incentivized to just wait until Noki. But in terms of late game, it's actually pretty interesting. We have like sunglasses, which is literally just 30 shines, and talk to some guy. 2 Noki boss shines, 4 Noki shines, 20 in Noki. And 15 yellow coins in Noki free. Jesus, that's a Noki card if I have
some good
ever
Noki
seen.
progress. Not a lot to. I guess you would do Pianta shine to get to know. Like Delfino doesn't look too great here. In
Mhm.
2v2 you can often like do some sort of like Delfino rush, but if you do Pianta, you could do like 6 from 2 with that.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
that might actually be like the strong play.
Yeah, it seems very potent,
Yeah,
especially because like you have 4 golds that are literally Noki specific, and then you have 2 Pianta golds, you have 6 from 2. That's like 7 golds, and that is just a strong, just a really strong part. Like like it's more than 50% of the golds you would need. Of
yep.
course, you can't always expect to win like 6 from 2 if you go for like a deep Pianta adventure, but at the same time, you still have a lot of compensation. Like if you're, for instance, Obani, and you get sent to Pianta and do like that kind of route, you will probably get a majority of the goals, like 60, not 60, 6 goals, or maybe 7, and that is already a lot. And depending on the game state, you can maybe afford to do something more. Maybe you can uh, dive into like Pinner, get maybe Pinner free with the yellow button coins and everything. Yes,
I
there are
see a
like a lot of
Reaper rush
options.
from Urbani here. He did Plunder Bell, and now he's going to do DeLorean. That is the optimal. So might be trying to get his level shines and M graffitis all in one with a boss rematch. 4 bosses is a thing. Maybe he makes this his 6 from 2. I do think Pianta maybe is a bit stronger, but it's fine.
Pianta
He's
Rico
fast.
is, or Rico Pianta can also definitely be
Yeah.
a decent play in general.
Jay is kind of doing a. He's getting Delfinos. He set up Underbell, but he's getting the linked with it. So not like full committing to the rush. Or maybe it was Fred. Yeah, Fred is the one doing it. Or are they
Yeah,
both?
but Ubani is
Oh, Urbani is rushing Gelato.
Gelato is interesting. It
Yeah,
doesn't go too well with like with the 8M graffiti entrance shines, which is kind of a mouthful.
because you're gonna just get 4 maximum, and one of them. I guess you could do Wiggler, but like it's for a boss. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's Gelato is value, but it's like limited value.
Yeah,
Um, and
actually, like
mhm,
it's kind of interesting that maybe the Pianta play, Mason and Obani deem the Pianta play not
Mhm.
that strong because um, it's kind of a lot in just Pianta, and then the rewards is just like Noki, which is kind of late into the game. So
Mhm.
maybe getting two hints in Gelato first might be just safer overall in case
Yeah.
like they
Mhm.
want to do something with four from Gelato. Maybe bosses can be a consideration, although I think that's mostly Mason's job. So maybe it's actually just a trade of Gelato and Pianta in their minds.
I will say gelato hiddens on this card are not as strong as they can be. Like sometimes there's like overall hiddens, there's reds, shines, and secrets. I don't even know if that's a 2v2 goal, but like that kind of thing to make it stronger. And the hiddens are more so just serving as like level shines here, which they're really fast. It sets you up for 4. But yeah, just a little weaker than usual. I don't know if Gelato is worth rushing on this. I honestly would not mind like a Rico 2 into Gelato, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I would have probably preferred Pianta in a Pianta
Yeah, I wanted
into
to.
Gelato instead. Maybe even four shines from Pianta um into Gelato, even though it might not be that safe in terms of securing Gelato. But
Like it is going for some blues, and or they're I think both going for blues. But Jay's
yeah,
more so going for links. I don't know. I think you should make Fred do this, and then Jay should probably just do the levels. Not, I don't know. Not. I guess if Jay sees himself being first to Pinna, it
mm,
matters a bit more.
definitely.
Wait, are there links on this card?
Yeah, seven
Oh yeah, there
links.
are. I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. Yeah, so I
Don't
guess
worry.
if Jay sees himself being first to Pinna, it makes a little more sense. Maybe Fred is going to be the low progression type of guy on our team.
Mm. Uh, it's kind of difficult. I don't think blues are necessarily that strong on this card. There
Not
are,
so good for like these blues.
mhm.
He's kind of doing. Oh wait, there's 23 Rico blues, so he's doing the 23 and one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
May- There's obviously a lot of strength to just stay 23 if um especially combined with totals, but maybe you can consider getting 50 coins uh on the way, at least in terms of the easier ones that are like on the crane. Maybe you can get one of the steers properly. There are like
Yeah, I
a
was
bunch of
I was a little like confused why he was going out for like the worst blues. I completely didn't see 23 on the card, which it's still not like insanely strong, but yeah, I definitely think levels would have just been better with this Rico 1 through 3 or whatever combination you want to do.
mm,
Um, Jay is making the level pro. So looks like Mason's going for the fourth hoverless. I assume he did not hover. It's 2v2. There's 4 screens. It's hard to keep up with what everyone is doing, but
mm,
Mason's a bingo. He's played a lot of bingo, so I assume he didn't.
yeah. Clicks off that goal and
Makes sense.
yeah, now it's kind of interesting to the Rico play just seems more interesting now from Team Baguetten't,
Yep.
because I think the strength of Bianco is just the bosses. It's the M graffiti shines,
Yeah.
um, and boss rematches are just like much better with Bianco and Rico on this card than I would say like just Rico 5 and Noki 2. That's just way too late on this card.
Yeah. Deep Bianco really doesn't do. It's the boss rematch. I guess it's open after 4 hoverless, so you could just ration it because of that.
Mm.
But yeah, I generally think the 3 bloopers might have just been maybe the better play.
I don't think it's been a better play. I think it's too slow.
Too slow. That makes sense.
Yeah, because The big issue um with 5 is usually that it's slow and everything, but you have a lot of benefit for this. As when Obani is going for Gelato, I don't think Obani wants to get 6 shines from Gelato. That being said, then 6 from 2 can be considered with Rico and Bianco, since you have like a terrible Bianco shine out of the way. You also have the prospect of like 4 bosses, boss rematches. Then if Mason is the blue sky, he can also just get like basically 10 on a 9 to 10 kind of free blue coins in Bianco 5. That is.
So it looks like Urbani is going to hold Gelato 4 from Gelato Ransom, which totally makes sense. Really no use in doing Gelato 2 right this moment. He's going to do some Delfinos. Pinna doesn't really have anything on this card. It has 100.
And
Oh, there's yellow
and
platinum points as well.
yeah.
Okay, so Pinna's like a little weak, but someone's got to get the goals there. I guess there's 7 links as well, but I don't think Urbani got the Gelato link. So I don't think he can really contest 7 links. I guess
Mm,
Pinna's better than I gave it credit for.
yeah, but 7 links is kind of mediocre, I would say, in terms of this card, just because you want you want the guy to that is doing bosses or maybe possibly to get the 7 links, but then it's kind of not synergetic with anything else. Or like the deep level
Mm.
progress just kind of negates the bosses linked play.
So Jay doing Beach Shine and then going back to Gelato. So might want to do a few Gelato Shines and then uh, Beach Pipe. Get to Pinna. I don't really know what he's doing. This just has to be for level shines, I guess, and M's. M graffiti, excuse me. M graffiti
Which
and truth shine.
yeah,
That's a new goal to me. I didn't know that was a goal until today. So
yeah, like I knew about it, but I just forgot. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, dang, this exists. I forgot.
it's I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting goal idea.
It's definitely an interesting goal. Just makes Rico stronger because it needs a buff.
I think Fred is pseudo delayed 23 in Rico, or I think he just got the 23rd in Rico too. He might not have known the infinite kicks, or he delayed it until he just entered. I'm not too sure.
That's definitely a possibility as well.
Because I don't think he runs 10 shines, no shines, or anything, so it might not. I mean, he looked like he knew the route.
Yeah, I mean maybe he just knows the 23 in 2 routes, which if you don't want to do infinite wall kicks, it's probably your best shot.
I mean, he knew it was uncontested with their. Ooh, Urbani misses a funny skip.
Mm.
Happens to the best of us. Jay is actually setting himself up to maybe be able to steal 4 from Gelato, which would be that'd be a really interesting take. If Hurdle and the Bunny think it's like overly safe. But that being said, it's really not that strong of a goal. But maybe Team Baguetten't can actually like steal this. I don't know.
Mm. Right off the bat, I would say that like stealing 4 from Gelato is kind of just not
Yeah, I don't think it's
really.
that strong. I'm just
It's
saying.
it's it's basically worthless. Um, just because you just give up like all the shine kind of thing, because well, not necessarily gave up, but you made things significantly more difficult for you. Just like losing a minute or a bit more than a minute to like a regular level shine, and that can really hurt you in the race for Noki. It's more impactful for race and pinner, but since 7 links is like the immediate pinner goal, I don't think Jay is too concerned about this quite yet. Um, Pinner button can be interesting because after Pinner 1, it's kind of like decent level shines. Like they're not necessarily bad. I like around average in terms of length. And for Noki, you can't literally just can't do like only Delfino shines.
Oh,
So you
we're
kind of need some of the level shines, and then Pinner button can help because it gives you like an extra goal. Then maybe you can collect a few blue coins. So if you get to like 10 or 20, you can trade in. Then 20 shines is significantly easier. The only other interesting thing for like, way down the line would be sunglasses. But it will be a while since we will have actual concerns about who's getting this goal and everything. Also,
I-
Jeff, I think it's just like the OBS preview uh,
yeah. So
document.
yeah, at Peaches, we lost. Okay, now we're back. Sorry about
Now
that.
we can see as well, which is
So
amazing.
this is Jay's fifth. I think at this point Mason's just winning graffiti entrance
Oh,
shines. He has
definitely.
4 from Rico and 3 from Bianco, so just needs one more. She'll get right now. This will be the first boss rematch and third boss overall.
Mm.
So pretty good. Rico value. I'm a little. I would have liked if Jay actually just stayed in Rico. I don't really know why he went to Gelato.
Yeah,
Um,
Rico just like uh, becomes significantly the Rico shines become significantly worse once you like dip into gelato. But
Yeah, I mean he's set up to take 4 from Gelato if he needs it, but as we've said, it's really not that good of a take. So I don't know.
yeah, I mean it still gives you one goal, but like
I guess it could
then
lead the path to 5 unique bosses, but like if
mhm,
you really need one, and
yeah.
but I don't know.
But then like eel is also a boss, and
Yeah,
5 uniques is kind of a lot, and you don't want to do
yeah.
Manta that early. So it's definitely not doing Gelato 2, maybe doing Gelato 2 a bit later. It can be pretty beneficial overall.
Maybe you just like do it at some point and just you can't do it though because like you really need to contest Noki goals. Like you don't have it. I don't think you have a really good time to like sit there unless it's like your win con or something and be like, I'm gonna go do Gelato 2 on my win, especially against Urbani,
Mm.
who's 13 on his 13th shine right now, doing task pin a 3, not getting the button yet. I hope he
Yeah,
doesn't forget it.
yeah,
Okay,
button is definitely good after like getting some of the task strats things to do.
yeah. I guess he. Oh man, he's
Yeah, yeah.
all right.
It's
Mason's gonna get 2 boss rematches if he does Bianco 5. I assume he'll do Bianco 5. I think
mm,
why else he would enter.
yeah, and then it kind of makes like then there's like a lot of potency behind like just the bosses play 6 from 2 is very dangerous because Mason will have um 5 and 4
Yeah.
and
I mean, granted, Mason doesn't have any really good shines left to do at Bianco.
I
Like,
mean like after Bianco 5
I guess you could do Bianco 1 for a level shine, and then I guess you could do 3R as well for a level shine.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
you have good
Yeah,
options.
I
Like
guess it's
even you can maybe argue Bianca 6. It's not that slow if you know what you're doing, and you can pick up 2 lives on the way in case you kind of want to integrate 27 lives into your route. Will it be very necessary? I don't think so, but you don't know what the the team Baguetten't has done yet, so like you only saw 23 in Rico. They could be close in Piata, could be close to getting 6 from 2. Maybe they like hold off to the Pianta goals, but have like Pianta 6 done, and then doing Delfino would kind of be not necessarily a kill shot, but it will definitely make things a bit more awkward for Mason if he just ends up like doing Bianco 6. That being said, Bianco 1 is probably just better because if you really want the lives, you can also just pick up a few on the way.
Yeah, I don't think it's high enough value where you just pick you. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So Fred is just picking up blues this match, really. Like, I don't think he's done a lot besides just do blue coins. Um,
Yeah.
Jay
The
is doing Pinalinks, which normally you might worry about that, but I don't know. I don't think you. Oh, he's missing this. Had that happen before. I don't know.
yeah.
Pinalinks doesn't have a ton of value. If it was like 5 and 7 or just 5, obviously a lot stronger, but 7 can make the difference. Like stopping for the gelato link is like 20. That being said, Jay really didn't try to contest Urbani to anything super fast.
Mm. The An issue I have with, for instance, whatever Freddy is assigned to do is that with that like blue coin collection and everything on this card, it's kind of really difficult to have like a lot of shine progress. So you like degrade yourself really early on to like a low shine, low just like progression, everything, kind
Mhm.
of. Then you have to consider, okay, I might want 50 coins from free. I might want lives.
Ooh,
I might
Urbani
want
doing the
like
IL strat for Pianta 1. I guess people do this RTA, but he's
yeah,
doing the hard strats. Except
yeah,
this Pianta is not nice.
yeah. This is still fine. Um, a fine path, I think. It's
Ooh,
not.
dude, Urbani's insane. He ricocheted that. I mean, it's probably like a very normal thing. I don't know much about the
I think
meta, but
yeah, I think this is kind of standard in terms of this strat, but this strat is kind of wacky. I do not know. Um,
yeah.
I don't
Ooh,
even
Mason's
know
doing a
where.
50.
Yeah, I don't know where to learn like forgotten strat. As far as I've been, like Rabani told me that I think Guy just told him to just watch his and Genius's ILPBs, and that's it. And I guess that works.
Ooh,
It seemingly has worked.
Freddy doing a beach shine skip, didn't soft lock.
Mm.
Experienced 120 runner.
Yeah.
See, he might just rush Noki at this point, honestly, which wouldn't be a bad call. I think that's honestly what he might. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Do you think he should rush Noki? Should
Rushing Noki is definitely an interesting play. I would not mind it at
he is?
all.
He's doing pachinko. Like, you don't really do pachinko. Like, I guess you do. Like, I don't know. He's just going for like all the Delfinos. Is my point.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
it's definitely an interesting play because you kind of have to be concerned about Obani's shine count, especially because it will soon be, I think
close. This is probably like,
16.
yeah, I was gonna say 16. Um,
Yeah, so and as Freddy, you have like 12, I think, right now. 13 after Traden and the shine.
I think he has 15 after this or trade, but he has
13.
to unlock, so that's something that is to be noted. And yeah, this is
Mm,
Urbani's 15th. Fred
yeah,
is having time. Oh, that's rough.
yeah, that definitely doesn't help
Yeah.
for a Noki race.
Wait, Jay's getting another linked. I think he miscounted. I think this is 8 links. He got
No,
Rico,
I think
Gelato, no, this is 7.
yeah, yeah, I don't have
Oh,
a Bianco.
I like how Mason's played the blues, by the way. Like he has like 25, which since blues are not that strong in this card, like I still like that he's setting himself up if he needs it to like work towards 55 without, doing a ton of blues. Um, so I like that. You got the ones during PD, he got some easy ones in Rico.
Mm,
I like it. He's been also routing in lives. He's at 9. Which is pretty decent, I think, for the levels he's done. I didn't even see him route that many in, to be honest.
Yeah, it definitely helps. He will be at 6 from 2 very, very soon.
Yep.
Um, so he has a lot of stuff going for him, but I don't think like he has to also be concerned about level shines still, because Jay
Mhm.
might be not too far away. If
I don't know. He has 3 in Gelato. He has 2 in Rico. Um, 1 in Pinna, and 2 in Pianta. He's like 9. Meanwhile, Urbani or no, Mason is the one who's contesting 14.
Yeah, yeah. Now that I think
Urbani
about it,
being-
Mason will soon be at, I think, 13. No, not 13. Actually, 11 or 12.
Mason doing Rico 2H instead of Rico 6, which is technically faster, but not a big deal. Maybe you feel safer doing Rico 2. You can't die unless you ride the blooper.
Hmm.
So maybe that's the logic. I don't know. It's not that much slower. It's like 5 seconds.
Uh,
Well, maybe a little more
but
actually. Like I think a good Rico 6 is like a 121, and then a good Rico 2H is like a 128. But that's
uh,
accounting percent.
yeah, yeah. I think this is a difference of like this one particular to an optimal Rico 6 might be like 10, 11 seconds. Uh,
Mhm.
that said, it's still it's still much more difficult to die in the hidden than in Rico 6.
Yeah, it's fine. If he honestly wants those 5 seconds to spare, like you're up by a lot right now. Ooh, Jay going for the 4 from Gelato steal, which I don't think they really care about, honestly.
Yeah,
Like they're gonna
it's
see this and be like, okay, like, oh, you're just, I don't know.
yeah, and Freddy is still doing boosts. He probably has like enough for totals right now.
He
Uh,
has to be. He's just been doing blues like mainly the entire game. Like he has to be at 55 like soon. And
yeah,
it's also interesting because he's honestly probably gotten 7 links like if he gets these. So he may as well have just been the links guy.
I don't think he entered Pianta nor Gelato yet, so he doesn't have 12, 12, 7 links.
That's fair.
Uh, but yeah, just the links slow you down, and it's kind of rough if you want to compete with level shines and everything. But Mason is doing lives with like 6 from 2, like very soon obtainable,
Kind of
very soon
risky,
being a
but
shine.
it's not gonna really cost. Okay, he's not like full committing to, which is play you
Makes
recommend.
sense.
Yep, that's
Mm.
fine. I wouldn't have loved a 27 straight life grind there. He could probably afford to do it, but like it's a little greedy from his perspective. You probably just want to secure it. It's also you want to make progress toward level shines.
Yeah, and
So
Obani is in Noki very soon once he
I think he's
enters
going right
it.
now. Yeah.
Mm. Which
So
which I don't know how long into the match we are in, but it's
yeah,
still
33 minutes.
yeah.
It's a pretty solid Noki time, I think. Although you might be
Yeah.
better
The,
known for like what that a good time would be. I'm not too sure.
yeah, with like the possibilities of this card, it Noki could have been entered much earlier.
Yeah,
Um,
I would like if Fred
but
rushed. So,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, 33 minutes is pretty good. Makes sense. Urbani has done no blues and really no slow shines. Maybe Mecha would, or yeah, like maybe Mecha and the Pinna shines were his slowest. I guess Inoki won now, but obviously that's. Oh no, Freddy's watching the cutscene. That hurts.
Jay is also watching a cutscene, so and Obani as well. So what's the big deal?
That's true. Mason back in episode 6 of Rico. Oh, he just wants to secure level shines. He's gonna do it with 6 and 7 probably.
Oh, he wants also 50 yellow coins
The,
from
the
the looks of it.
Jeffco. Okay, it's not even a Jeffco play, but I'm gonna. I don't
It's
know.
episode 6.
Well, I
I
guess I
think.
didn't do it in 6, but it's kind of the same movement. All right, I will take credit for it. It's is probably from like the 120 original routers or whatever.
No, no, it's not.
Wait, did they do 6 and 120? I don't even remember. It was
Um,
96.
96, but you would start with the blue per coins because you don't want to finish. You don't want to finish the hundreds with riding the blooper.
Four gelato is clicked. The other team literally does not care. Now Jay is going to Sorena.
Mm. It's a
Four.
Boston's play for 5 uniques. Serena has, I think, like 1 goal specifically to it,
Ooh,
if I
Armani
remember
doing
correctly.
boss. That's kind of interesting. This kind of seems like a waste for him. Oh, I guess
There's
no, no, no.
a goal.
Shine. I'm so bad at commentating 2v2. Honestly, like it's really easy in 1v1 commentaries to be like collected and keep track of like everything that's happening, and then
Yeah,
2v2 there's like 10 million things happening.
yeah. 2v2
2v2.
is terrible in that regard.
Yeah, so sorry, Urbani. Don't.
It's, we
I
like
wasn't being taught.
we used to have like 2 Statman for
Mm,
2v2 games in like
I kind of
the.
remember that.
No, that was in the 2018 tournament, so I don't think you remember that.
Swore in the 2020 tournament, like people would send me like a tracker, and there were like people tracking it. So maybe you're talking about
Yeah,
a
oh no, that wasn't. Wait, wasn't that Pickers? No, that was for like a 1v1 tournament. Oh, jeez, I'm mixing things up. I know that Rats
2020.
developed a. I know that Rats developed what's it called? An app uh for tracking.
All right, so Urbani is going to get the 15 yellow coins here, most likely. Jay is doing Manta. Freddy is doing Pin a Basket Blues.
Yeah, he wants the
So,
totals.
oh, he could do Pin 100 Blues maybe if he wants. I don't know. I don't know about that, but he could.
Mm.
I wouldn't hate that play honestly at this point, but I feel like they have to play a little greedier, you know.
Yeah, goes for the pogo spot, gets it.
Mason doing his last 50 in Serena 1,
Mm.
probably.
It can definitely be a pretty solid 50.
Yep, it's quick. A lot of coins that are out in the open. You do have to spray a few. The meta for this like 50 was like developed in between seasons, I think. I think Tober and someone were like trying to compete and like trying to get the best 50 time. I actually don't know what the optimal route is itself, but is that 14 levels?
From whom?
From is that just clicked? Yeah, Rabani clicked 14 level shines. Does he have 14 levels?
He has 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus how many he has
Yeah,
in.
he probably doesn't. That makes sense.
Does he have
I
4
think he
in
did
Pianta?
4. So pin a
Pianta
4.
4. Pianta 4 would be. Like, I know he did Pianta 4.
I think he has. Yeah, I think it's 14 because 4 in Pianta, 4 in Pinna, and then 3 in Gelato and 3 in Noki. So it's 14.
Yeah, I just didn't know if he had done Pianta 4. I guess that just makes this kind of
So
more difficult for them.
Turtle and the Bunny in a very dominant position, as in they're probably just about to win. Or Bunny's going to get 4 Noki shines and 2 Noki boss, or 2 Noki boss shines. And then Mason, they just need one more goal to close it out, and Urbani is ahead to all the Pianta goals. So,
Yeah, also
looking
took
a
the
little,
sunglasses.
yeah, I could also just do that. It's looking a little grim for Freddy and for Jay, but they said
Mm.
they're going to have fun, so it's all. I hope they had fun. You know,
Yeah, Freddy hopefully had a lot of fun doing his 120 practice. So,
he did get a lot of blues. This might be like some of the most like heaviest blue commit I've seen in a bingo match. How many does he have? He hasn't traded. Oh, he only why do I feel like he should have more than 61? I don't know. I feel like he should have like 80 by now.
Yeah, it just feels like it's been a long time, but like in 2v2, everything progresses much faster.
Yeah.
Also, Freddy has done other stuff. He has gone through Bianco a little bit, Rico a little bit, and did some Delfino shines. So he has
So what?
done
Mhm.
a few things.
So what does Urbani want to do to close this game out? He has options. He could get 3 Delfino shine or no 6 Delfino shines and wear sunglasses. He doesn't have a ton of fast Delfinos left. But he could get there with some elbow grease. He's definitely ahead to it. 20 Noki Blues is an option, and then the Pianticles. He can honestly even go back and maybe do pin of 500s, but you might think that's a little weird from their perspective. And I think it's the 20 Noki Blues to close out the match. He got 2 in Noki 2. I didn't see if he got the 2 in Noki 1. He has 3 blues, so I'm just gonna assume yeah. So he just has what he has on the counter.
Yeah, that's most likely the case. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the case. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. So Mason, what do you do if you're Mason? I guess you just you try for 4 comes to run up, but it doesn't too matter too much what Mason does.
yeah, I
Honestly,
think
life might not be a bad call.
yeah, swinging two reds is probably a good idea, just because if you get sniped to the lives, you can maybe still pivot to fall from swinger. And in that case, it might be a bit more accurate to first do swinger free and then do the life grinding,
Mhm.
um, just to minimize the time spent on life grinding if you get sniped to it.
Yep. So yeah, not a ton to say. We just got to see Urbani get his blues. He's a
Yeah,
120 runner, so he should know these.
he's not a
Uh,
he did like a few like free runs or something. He's I don't know.
I guess that counts. I don't know. Oop, Mason exiting area after getting the life, so I guess he's just gonna go to Bianca 1 and try to life grind. I don't know.
No, he wants to go to Serena, right? He probably just exited by accident.
So Mason didn't even open Gelato this game. He pretty much did Rico and Bianco. Is
Mm.
that entirely it, actually? Has he done any? He hasn't gone to Pianta. He obviously can't go to Gelato, Pinna, or Noki. So
He did
yeah, I
like
think he's just
yeah,
done 2 worlds.
yeah, and
It worked.
just got a lot of levels, got a lot of bosses, boss rematches, 6-on-2, and yeah, like what more can you ask for if you're Mason here?
I would have liked if Urbani entered. This is like a nitpick, so it's not actually a big deal. I would have liked if he entered 4 to get the Eel Blues, maybe. Even if it's a re-enter. I
Mm,
guess the Poison Water makes 2 Water Blues a little more difficult, but that's honestly a nitpick. Doesn't matter. Oh, oh, the spring isn't there. Oh no, you can't get those blues because the rocket's not there. Wait, can he even do this? He has to be able to. He didn't get the 2 Noki 1 ones.
yeah,
But Mason's about to get the 27 lives anyway, so I think that'll close out the match.
yeah. Mason is saving Obani from embarrassment. I don't know what goal Baguetten't got because probably just for
Or from
Shines from
Serena.
Serena. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Mason just needs 1 more life grind cycle.
Yeah, it just came down to um, Team Baguetten't kind of doing a lot of overlap at the beginning with the double Rico start. Then like half committing to levels, then Freddy like just committing really hard to blues.
I
And
will. Mhm.
it just didn't have a lot of firepower in behind it.
I
While
will say the 4 from Gelato Steel like might it's strong sometimes, but not here. You know, if there's like usually deeper Gelato goals or value, it's actually not a bad steal, but here it just didn't do much.
Mm.
But GG's.
But at that point, they were a bit behind, and they had to find like some alternative
Yeah,
win cons. So it's difficult.
Hey guys,
that's true. Yeah, welcome. Congrats on your win.
thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I also just
GG's
want to
pretty
say I can be
dominant
heard now.
match there. It's honestly good. I don't think there's a ton bad about your route. It just was strong. Yeah, it was a good route. I don't know. I liked it.
When I
Yeah,
saw that he had when I saw we had 12 goals, I was like, all right, whoever gets this next goal gets 7 goals for our team.
So, little
So I
competition
gave
there.
up on Serena and Rush Lives.
Man, I don't know where the Noki Blues are.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think you can get the rocket line because the rocket's actually not there in 5.
Yeah, I realized.
You can do infinite wall kicks. I know
That's
what
what
you're
I
talking about.
said. I was like, oh, maybe if I need, I'll do it with infinite.
They're hard infinite wall kicks though. I think they're not like the easy ones. They're like I've heard it's like really difficult, but it would have been clutch. I actually thought you should have entered 4 again just to get the eel blues, but it's fine.
Yeah,
It's not-
actually, before eel, I was thinking about doing the clip, but I wasn't sure if I would, soft lock or something.
Yeah.
Soft lock
Okay.
would have been bad.
Yeah, soft lock wouldn't have been too bad. So just Mason would have needed to get like a goal or something. Maybe 5 uniques, maybe something else.
Oh, someone's got a plane.
Yeah.
Plane.
So
I really didn't have any progress to any other goals on there, so
yeah, that
Yeah.
Bonnie was ahead to most of the remaining goals, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had a definitive lead to Pianta, so you would have been fine. You were ahead to a lot. 5 uniques. I don't think you really could have comfortably
I
gotten
think-
5 uniques.
yeah, I think Jay actually was pretty close to 5
Yeah, if he did
uniques.
4 from Gelato, he's got Wiggler
He did
unlocked.
do
Yeah.
King Blue, I think, and also
Yeah, but-
and yeah, he had options.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to talk about this because I feel like just Fred committed too hard on blues, Jay didn't commit hard enough to levels, and then you guys were kind of uncontested. Mason, you did like basically 2 levels. You did like Bianco Gelato, Bianco Rico, and
Hey, I
that-
entered Serena to finish 50 from 3.
yeah, basically only 2 levels. So
Yeah. A lot of value on those levels.
Yeah, no, it was
Did
very.
he do 23 and 1 or 23 and 3?
2.
He did it in 2, yeah. So he did like
Oh.
I think he didn't do the infinites and then just got the blooper coin on the way. I don't know if it was because you revealed things and he was like, I can route it in, or that was his plan from the beginning. We'll probably never know.
Yeah, we might not know.
But not
Was 4 hoverless a race at all?
no.
Mm-mm.
You were extremely
Both of them started in Rico, believe it or not.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
What did Jay do in Rico?
Linked and started to do level shines.
He did Rico 1 and 2. I think he didn't even I don't even think he went back for 3. Oh, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Responded to your gelato hidden click by doing gelato hidden, which I think the 4 from gelato steel can be a good play. I don't think on this card it was though, but there are some cards where it's a sneaky kind of strong play.
Well, I think it would have been better if I think 4 from Gelato Steel would have been better if you did Wiggler with it instead of both the hiddens.
Yeah, because like doing Gelato 2 kind of kills your prospects to no key or can kill your prospects, and especially against you, Barney, then you don't really want to have to be in a race to no key, and yeah.
33-minute no key entry, which is kind of nutty, but Noki was very good. Like I said it at one point, like Fred should just give up on blues and just literally rush Noki. Like I thought that was probably something they had to do to win. So
It could have been definitely
Yeah, that
an
was
interesting.
definitely the most obvious thing at the start.
He was
Was
doing
Noki.
Delfinos for a little bit. He did like a few Delfinos, like even went out of the way for like Pachinko, which isn't a slow shine by any means, but just kind of like was collecting Delfinos, and then like and he had enough to trade at some point, but he just kind of made this like pit stop into Pinna, which I guess like you get blues and Pinna, those are shines, and then Mecha, but yeah, it just couldn't contest Tanoki. But yeah, good match. You guys played well. Good team. Good stuff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Thanks for commentating and restreaming.
Yeah. So I guess that's all we have today, unless you guys have any other questions or
I actually have a little question, and that is concerning the start for Urbani, which was Jalo Hints instead of like maybe Pianta. What is the reasoning behind like doing Jalo Hints instead of Pianta, basically?
I was just I don't know, because Mason told me to.
Mason?
I thought that Gelato hitting gets you the goal up early, so I wanted the goal early. And I mean, I know they're similar speeds to get to Pinna, but Pianta
Okay, yeah.
guarantees you have to go back for it later, and also it is set up for 4 from Gelato.
So
I
that's
didn't
kind
think Pianta is like okay, but like I didn't think it. I forgot that 6 from 2 it could include Delfino, so like a Pianta Delfino 6 from 2 would have been pretty strong, but I didn't think about that.
I thought it
Yeah.
was fine the way you did it, quite honestly, because it just worked. But yeah, it
Yeah,
could
I
have been
mean, we still got to lead in Pianta, and I was like, if they rush Pianta, they can have it.
Yeah.
Because if they get hidden in Pianta ahead of us, it's like, okay, you did Pianta 1 through 4, but you also did 5 and 5R.
And 5 threads and 5 can be decent length in terms of level shines. Would probably average out to like a minute 40.
Yeah, 14 level shine really wasn't a super important goal to us. So both of us had decent progress to it. I actually thought I was going to get it first, but forgot.
Yeah, it feels like I got that one inadvertently.
Yeah. Was kind of surprised once we saw the click. But yeah, that was basically my question.
I was in my 14th level shine. Manta was my 14th level, but. Would you like my Rico 650 red? I forgot to grab 50 yellows in Rico 2. That was the plan, but I forgot, so I went back and did them in Rico 6.
It's a good plan. But I
yeah, I don't have other questions. Personally, I don't know if you guys have anything left to say.
Fun match for good first time playing as a team.
All right, we're rating Lego.
Yep.
Who is bingo mod? So
we will be back on Sunday, I believe.
See you guys Sunday. I think there are 2 matches, so yeah, check them out.
Goodbye,
Lego
everyone.
this end would be better, but I'm not Lego, so what we got. All right.
All right, Abani, that was fun.
Dude, that was hella fun. We played really